What's up, my Vina loves? It's Miss Vina D coming to you all from Vina Entertainment News. Wow. Okay, so I talked about this in the last episode, so let's go ahead and jump right into it. As you can see, Brian and Rachel, Adam and Raven, they all went out on a double date. Now, most of you are aware that Adam was on Rachel's season. He's the one that came up with the doll. So yes, Adam is from Rachel's season. Adam ended up on Bachelor in Paradise with Raven. Raven and Rachel, they were both on Nick's season of The Bachelor, and that's where they met and became very close friends. They were all over social media, in images together and all of that. And then all of that just stopped. Most of you also are aware that I did a few episodes on He Who Shall Not Be Named, even though I'm going to have to use his image. Right when I retire the guy, this happens and I have to talk about him. But oh well, let's talk about it. So a little while ago, Rachel tweeted about Bachelor friendships. That goes to tweet right here. Go ahead and read it. So basically, this guy, you can see the image right here, was seen in the club dancing with Summer, Rachel, good friends. Raven included, and another one of her friends, or two or three, whatever the case might be. Now, we're not sure if those friends in the club with him led to this, but I actually on that same night saw this guy Insta story, and the moment after that, Rachel made that tweet. So coincidence? I don't think so. So when Rachel posted her tweet, of course, no one was talking about this guy. So this was the perfect opportunity for him to get his name back in the news because no one cared anymore. So he went ahead and made this post on Instagram. Now, mind you, the ladies that Rachel could have been talking about did not post anything, did not tweet anything, did not do anything because, hey, we're going to handle this either off social media or on social media, or just ignore it because you know what, Rachel is our girl, is our friend, and we're going to communicate. But of course, like I said, this guy wanted, this is my thing that I have with this, my issue I have with this whole situation. I don't see the big deal in here. Before I move on, because I'm all over the place, let me go back. Raven basically, defended him. There's the post right here, the image together, and also her caption. So go ahead and read that for a little bit because it's a long one, and then we'll come back and continue. So anyways, that was that, and Rachel was just minding her business on her page. She tweeted whatever she tweeted and moved on. Of course, because her name was attached to it, the next day it's on every single major news outlet. Rachel tweeted this and this person came for her, and it was just a big mess. Now, this is my thing, okay? I don't think it's that deep for people to choose to be happy, choose to have pleasant relationships, choose to be in comfortable situations, and choose to be where they are celebrated and not tolerated. So if you have friends who are also close friends with someone you don't rock with, that friendship is going to be uncomfortable because, number one, the trust level is no longer there because this person is friends with someone who constantly disrespects you. So are you going to then openly, freely talk to your girlfriend about things going on in your life, a relationship, or whatever the case might be, if you don't know if this person is going to take your personal life and information back to this other person that you just don't rock with at all, because at every chance this person gets, they disrespect you, just go ahead and click the playlist and watch some of the episodes that I've done on this person disrespecting Rachel. So I don't see anything wrong with making sure you are in healthy and comfortable relationships when it comes to friendships. She did not want to find herself in an uncomfortable situation where with Brian, Rachel played matchmaker as well. Okay, so even though Raven and Adam, you know, they are the ones that are making the relationship work, Raven also have Rachel to thank because she says she went to Rachel and she asked her, which one of the men from your season do you think I would be the most compatible with? And Rachel told her Adam. And look at them, they're still together and they look extremely happy. So, okay, matchmaker Rachel Lindsay. So Raven and Adam are still together. I have posted this picture also when they were not really talking but yet wore similar colors. I was like, oh, great minds. And the both of them to be, Adam is from Texas, so for the both of them to be in Texas and have never, connected because of little high school drama, whatever the case might be. But it's nice to see that they've all come together and connected. Now, the reason why I said in the previous episode that Brian, it was Brian doing, it could have been Adam doing, whatever the case might be, but I just feel like Brian is more on the side of, as you guys saw him hanging with Eric, and I say that he and Eric are BFFs again, but it's more on the side of, listen man, we have one life to live, you and this girl was very close before, just go ahead, have a conversation. It could be a situation where the men are still friends, they're still close, and they came together and said, look man, this is awkward, you guys are adults, you need to fix this, you need to talk, whatever the case might be. The guys has something to do with it, and I think Brian played a major part because as you can see, how he move, he's just, I'm not saying Rachel is not at peace, but I'm going to go ahead and read Rachel caption to the picture so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Now, the only person that did not repost this was Adam. I mean, there's no big deal. Everybody else reposted it. So I'm going to go ahead and get into Brian caption first when he posted the picture. Good times, good food, better people, so happy my boy Adam and Raven found each other about last night, double date, Dallas, couple goals, bachelor nation, so on and so forth. So I'm going to get into the comments that people, left later. So that was Brian, caption on it. Then Raven went ahead and reposted an image, and her caption was, 4 hours at a restaurant goes by fast with people I love. I will always be grateful to Rachel for cutting the guy with the doll. All right. And when Rachel cut Adam said this in the car. She made a huge mistake or something along those lines. But hey, if Rachel did not do that, Adam, you would not have met Raven. If Rachel had picked you, the two of you probably would have been broken up by now and all of that. So, sometimes things don't work out, but she looks happy and in love with Brian, and look at what happened. You found beautiful Raven. So, look at God, right? So, that was Raven caption, and of course Rachel also reposted a picture and she captioned it, a doll, a bird, a fireball, and a Colombian bachelor nation date night R&B if these walls could talk. And people were like, do tell, what you know what I'm saying? A doll. Adam walked onto the show, Rachel's season of The Bachelorette, with a doll in his hand, yeah, and a fireball, because she knows she's sassy, but she's classy. It's nice to see everyone getting along, on and so forth. So I'm glad that, these two were able to get together, have a conversation, whether, it's going to take time as far as their friendship and all of that, but with all of the stuff that's going on, I'm going to talk about it in the next episode. With all of the stuff that's going on, man, you just realize that life is just, my goodness. So come back to, I'm actually about to post season 3 episode 4 Thursday. I posted early because I just thought that the Real Housewife of Atlanta and Married to Medicine coming on and me having the review, I wasn't going to have time, but I'm on my grind, so I'm gonna be good. So you guys get all of these episodes, enjoy back to back. But yeah, so that's that with Brian, Rachel, Raven, all of that. I'm glad they were able to talk it out and work on their sisterhood, and everything is all good. Now let's talk about Eric quickly. Eric finally reposted the picture. Now I know, listen guys, some of you are like, Vena, it's just a repost, it's just social media, it's not a big deal. Trust me, I'm the queen of keeping my private life, my personal life, as far as, am I married? Have I ever been married? Am I currently in a relationship? Do I have children? All of those things, you will not find a trace of that on the internet. Trust me, you're talking to someone who is fully aware. Just because it's not posted doesn't mean that it's not happening, okay? So posting things on social media, it's not like, oh my god, it's not life, because I have an entire life off social media that nobody knows about, that I don't post about, and that the people who are involved in my personal life are the ones who are aware. So Eric finally reposted a picture. It took a while. I guess he had to pray about it, pray on it, have some conversations. I'm just joking. But he reposted a picture and he captioned it, "It's easy to judge what you see and hard to understand what you don't know. My guy for life. Love you, bro." And of course, Brian responded, "True story. Love you too, bro." And let's go ahead and read some of these comments, okay? This person wrote, "This is how two straight men take pictures." Ooh, that shade. She talking about the other guy and Dean, when he posted these two pictures. And then I'm going to read the hashtag. Patrick to my SpongeBob, Batman to my Robin. Too cute. Yeah, too funny. This other person wrote, "Those were some pretty bleep things you said about R&B, especially when your multiple interviews contributed to some of the hate they received. They did not deserve that treatment from a so-called positive friend. But if my favorite couple can forgive you, I guess I can try to start letting it go too. I'm trying. Just be lucky. R&B are such great role models and they inspire others to be better." The same person who threw that shade back then wrote, "Brian has proven every doubter wrong. The coolest guy alive. Rare gem, Eric. They only judge your interviews." Hey, so true. But, I understand Eric was, not happy that, the first woman he claimed he loved let him go. But then again, Eric did say in interviews before Rachel and before the show, he don't date. Not his choice, but he most of the time date white women. So I don't know why most of them was on that show if they don't date women Rachel complexion. Like, other person wrote, "That is so true, Eric. Brian was misunderstood. I'm so glad he didn't lose focus of what he had come for." Exactly. And looking at Eric like in about to look at Rachel's man. Funny. And then Brady he wrote, "You two at Brian Apostolo, you two are cute. Hope you and Rachel are going to have a second bedroom. Eric going to try and move in." Brian responded, "LOL, Eric has his own place. He's more than good." And Eric, "It was about time to show some loyalty to a man who still got your back when you called him a consolation prize." Yes, those were his words in the interview. And you guys can go ahead and read the rest. I'm not going to basically get into it, but people are basically saying, Eric, we understand the reason why you wrote that caption but don't judge. It's because people are going to judge based on your own words. People are not judging because of anything else. If you say something negative about someone and now all of a sudden you guys are smiling, That's people's natural reaction to, say, oh, what happened? But then again, it's life. People move on, people talk, people forgive. That's what this episode is all about. This bonus episode is all about forgiveness, Rachel and Raven and all of that. So hey man, life is too short. You guys saw what happened the other day. I'm going to talk about it. Texas, my condolences, man. It's just so much stuff going on. There's too much major stuff going on for people to hold grudges and be on social media, be mad because I said something wrong, you said something wrong, he said, she said, they said. It's just not worth it. So if two people can be adults about a situation, talk about it and move on, then kudos to them. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it here, my Vina loves. I'm wishing you all an amazing day, and remember to always have the God bless attitude, which is being positive at all times and seeing the good in every situation. Have a great day, guys. God bless.